The elemental spirits, Zephyra, Terran, Ignis, Aqua, and Gus, gather in a serene grove within the magical Adventureland. The atmosphere is charged with a mix of concern and curiosity.
Well, that didn't go as planned, did it?
Terran, solid and stoic, nods in agreement.
The interference was unexpected. The Crimson Heart's connection was disrupted.
Disrupted? That's not something I'm used to. Who dares mess with our magic?
Aqua, calm and soothing, speaks with a gentle reassurance.
The currents of magic are unpredictable, but we must find a way to guide Hika back on her path.
Gus, the playful wind spirit, twirls around with mischief in his eyes.
Maybe it was just a little hiccup. We'll fix it in no time.
Let's not underestimate the challenges that lie ahead. We need to understand what caused the disruption.
The elemental spirits huddle together, their energies intermingling as they discuss the situation.
Terran, Ignis, Aqua, Gus, we all play a role in Hika's journey. Each of you brings something unique to the table.
Terran's form ripples with earthly energy, Ignis's flames dance with determination, Aqua's waters shimmer with wisdom, and Gus swirls around with mischievous anticipation.
Our strengths combined can overcome any challenge.
And I'll make sure no one messes with our magic again.
Let the waters guide us back on the right path.
I'm ready for some magical mischief to fix this.
Zephyra nods, a sense of determination in her ethereal eyes.
Let's find Hika and bring her back to the right course. The adventure must go on.
As the elemental spirits disperse, they leave the ethereal grove, their magical energies intertwining to navigate the challenges ahead. Hika stands alone in the fiery realm, surrounded by swirling flames and molten rivers. The air is thick with heat, and the landscape is both mesmerizing and intimidating.
I have no idea where I am. What happened to the magical path?
Hika clutches the Crimson Heart, a sense of isolation settling in. Suddenly, a gentle whisper echoes in her mind.
Hika, can you hear us?
Hika's eyes widen, realizing the elemental spirits are communicating through the Crimson Heart.
Zephyra, is that you?
Yes, Hika. We're with you, even in this unfamiliar realm. The magic path was disrupted, but we're working to guide you back.
You are not alone, Hika. Let the soothing waters of our connection comfort you.
Hika takes a deep breath, feeling a gentle aura of calmness surrounding her.
Thank you, Aqua. I don't know how I got here or where to go.
No worries, Hika. We're the best navigators in the magical Adventureland. Just follow our lead.
Hika smiles, encouraged by Gus's playful reassurance.
Stay vigilant, Hika. The flames here are unpredictable. Trust in the Earth's strength.
Hika nods, absorbing Terran's wise counsel.
And don't forget the fiery passion burning within you. Let it guide your way.
Flames dance around Hika's hands, responding to Ignis's encouraging words.
We're working to mend the connection and guide you back to the path. In the meantime, explore cautiously. There might be clues in this realm.
Hika takes a determined breath, her spirit bolstered by the connection with the elemental spirits.
I'll stay strong. Let's find our way back together.
As Hika ventures further into the fiery realm, the elemental spirits guide her through the Crimson Heart, their ethereal presence providing solace in the midst of uncertainty. Hika cautiously approaches a small village surrounded by towering flames. In the distance, she spots a group of children huddled together, frightened, as the Inferno Ensemble makes a theatrical entrance.
Behold the fiery wrath of the Inferno Ensemble!
Embera Flameheart, Shade Whisperwind, and Whiskerpaws the Mirthful Meowster join Blaze in striking exaggerated poses.
Prepare for the scorching spectacle.
In the shadows we emerge.
Meowster of Mayhem, here at your service!
The children look on in a mix of terror and confusion.
Who are these weirdos? I don't know, but they're kind of funny.
Hika, determined to protect the children, steps forward.
Enough of your theatrics! Leave these kids alone!
The Inferno Ensemble dramatically turns to face Hika, their expressions comically menacing.
Oh, look! A new character has joined the stage. You must be our audience.
Your timing is impeccable. You get to witness our fiery brilliance.
This wasn't in the script.
Meowster, should I start the firework?
Hika, channeling the elemental spirit's powers through the Crimson Heart, stands ready.
I won't let you scare these kids. Your fiery act ends here.
The Infernal Ensemble bursts into laughter.
You're in for a treat, newcomer.
Prepare to be amazed or terrified, whichever comes first.
Hika braces herself for the comedic confrontation, ready to face the unexpected. Hika and Blaze Ignis face each other, the village children watching with a mix of fear and fascination. The rest of the Inferno Ensemble eagerly spectates.
Prepare yourself, stranger. You're about to face the flames of my unparalleled magic.
Blaze theatrically summons fire around him, creating a swirling display of fiery patterns.
I'm ready for whatever you've got.
Blaze charges at Hika with a burst of flames, attempting a dramatic spell. Hika, using her agility, dodges with ease.
Impressive footwork, but can you handle this?
Blaze conjures a wall of fire, intending to trap Hika. She thinks on her feet, channeling Aqua's power through the Crimson Heart.
Waters of Aqua, shield me!
A protective bubble of water surrounds Hika, extinguishing the flames. The crowd gasps in surprise.
What kind of magic is that?
Intriguing.
Meowster, she's cheating!
Blaze, undeterred, launches a barrage of fiery projectiles at Hika. She reacts quickly, using Gus's playful winds to create a swirling vortex that disperses the flames.
Your turn, Blaze.
Blaze, frustrated, charges at Hika with renewed determination. The two engage in a dynamic dance of fire and counter magic.
You're more skilled than I expected, newcomer.
I won't let you harm these kids. The flames of my determination will outshine yours.
Blaze, impressed by Hika's resilience, intensifies his attacks. The battle continues, each move met with a clever counter from Hika. The battle between Hika and Blaze Ignis intensifies. Flames dance around them, creating a spectacle of magic.
You're good, but can you handle the full force of my ultimate firestorm?
Blaze, consumed by his own overconfidence, summons a massive whirlwind of flames, attempting a grandiose spell. However, his control falters, and the firestorm spirals out of hand.
Blaze, watch out! Your magic is unstable!
Despite Hika's warning, Blaze is engulfed by the uncontrollable flames. The ensemble watches in shock as their leader struggles within the fiery tempest.
Blaze, what have you done?
This wasn't part of the script.
Meowster, should we help him?
The flames intensify and Blaze's figure becomes obscured within the firestorm.
I can't control it!
The fiery vortex reaches its peak, and suddenly, the flames disperse. Blaze is nowhere to be seen.
Blaze! What happened?
The Inferno Ensemble stands in stunned silence, realizing the consequence of Blaze's unchecked magic.
What have you done to Blaze?
Is he gone?
Meowster of Mayhem no more!
Hika, surprised by the unexpected turn, approaches the spot where Blaze once stood. The atmosphere is filled with uncertainty.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
The village children, no longer frightened, watch in awe as the fiery spectacle concludes, with Blaze seemingly vanished. Hika, still processing the apparent loss of Blaze, stands in a state of shock. Embera Flameheart approaches, her eyes filled with anger and grief.
This is your fault, outsider. Blaze is gone because of you.
Hika, burdened with guilt, tries to explain.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. It was Blaze's own magic out of control.
Excuses won't bring him back. You'll pay for this one way or another.
Embera, consumed by grief and anger, raises her hands, summoning flames in her fists.
I won't let you blame me for something I didn't intend. We can work together to understand what happened.
I don't need your help. Consider this the beginning of our feud, little girl. You'll pay for Blaze's demise.
Embera, fueled by vengeance, turns away. The rest of the Inferno Ensemble, still processing the situation, follows her lead.
This complicates things.
Meowster, less ensemble! What do we do now?
We find a way to avenge Blaze. Come, let's leave this place.
The Inferno Ensemble retreats into the fiery realm, leaving Hika alone with her thoughts.
I never wanted this. How do I fix what's broken?
The village children, now witnessing the aftermath, watch as Hika grapples with the consequences of the unintended tragedy. Hika takes a deep breath, resolving to compose herself after the intense confrontation. The village children cautiously approach her.
Are you a magician too?
Sort of. I'm Hikari, but you can call me Hika. And this is the Crimson Heart.
Hika shows the children the glowing crimson heart, and their eyes widen in amazement.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Thanks. Now what are your names?
I'm Riku. I am Tatsu. I'm Aria.
Nice to meet you all. Riko, Tatsu, Aria. I'm sorry for the trouble earlier. We'll make sure everything is okay.
The children exchange glances, sensing Hika's sincerity.
You saved us from those weirdos. What's the Crimson Heart do?
It's a magical artifact that lets me connect with elemental spirits. They help me navigate through different realms.
Realms like other worlds?
Exactly, and I'm on a journey to get back home, but I'll make sure you're safe along the way.
Aria tugs at Hika's sleeve, urging her to follow.
Come on, Hika. We'll show you our village.
Hika, grateful for the distraction, follows the children into the heart of the fiery village. The flames dance gracefully, illuminating the vibrant structures. Hika and the children enter the village chief's hut, a cozy space adorned with fiery decorations. The village chief, an elderly figure with a warm demeanor, greets them.
Ah, welcome. What brings you to our humble abode?
I'm Hikari, but you can call me Hika. These wonderful kids invited me here.
Hika, it's a pleasure. I am Chief Kinemon. What brings you to our village?
I, had a bit of a magical mishap, and I ended up here. I'm on a journey to get back home.
Chief Kinemon nods, understanding the nature of Hika's unexpected arrival.
A journey guided by that mystical artifact, I presume?
Yes, the Crimson Heart connects me with elemental spirits. They've been guiding me.
Chief Kinemon's expression changes, a mixture of gratitude and concern.
Your arrival might be a blessing. The Inferno Ensemble has been causing trouble for our village for quite some time.
I tried to help, but it went wrong. Blaze, he's gone.
Chief Kinemon sighs, his eyes reflecting the weight of their recurring troubles.
Blaze was a mischievous troublemaker, but he was part of their strange family. You may have made things more complicated, but we appreciate your intentions.
I just wanted to protect these kids. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
You acted with courage, Hika. The Inferno Ensemble has been a menace, and your intervention might be the catalyst for change.
Hika, grappling with her emotions, looks at the children who brought her to the village.
I just hope I did the right thing.
Embera Flameheart paces back and forth, her fiery aura pulsating with anger. Shade, Whisperwind, and Whiskapaws, now without Blaze, watch her with a mix of concern and curiosity.
Blaze is gone because of that Crimson Heartbearer. She ruined everything.
Blaze's unchecked magic was the root cause. We can't solely blame her.
So what's our next move, Embera?
Embera, fueled by a desire for vengeance, stops pacing and turns to her remaining companions.
We rebuild. Blaze may be gone, but the Inferno Ensemble lives on. We'll make that Crimson Heartbearer pay for what happened.
Our plans may need adjustment. Blaze's magic was chaotic, to say the least. We need to be more careful.
Embera, refusing to back down, clutches a fiery amulet that once belonged to Blaze.
We'll find a way to control his magic, and then we'll unleash it on her. Our flames will burn brighter than ever.
Whiskapaws, ever the playful one, approaches Shade with a mischievous grin.
Meowster Shade, do we have a plan?
We observe, and when the time is right, we strike.
The Inferno Ensemble, now with a changed dynamic, prepares to face the consequences of Blaze's demise and plot their revenge against Hika. The Inferno Ensemble's hideout is dimly lit by the glow of flames. Embera Flameheart, Shade Whisperwind, and Whiskapaws are in deep conversation when a mysterious figure, concealed in shadows, appears before them.
Who dares intrude upon the Inferno Ensemble's hideout?
The mysterious figure steps forward, their features still obscured by darkness.
No need for hostility, Embera Flameheart. I come with an offer.
Who is this?
Meowster, should I pounce?
Embera, intrigued, eyes the mysterious figure cautiously.
What offer could you possibly have for us?
Power. Revenge. I know you seek vengeance for Blaze's demise, and I can help you achieve it.
Embera's fiery aura intensifies, drawn to the promise of power.
What's the catch?
No catch. Only a mutual interest. I have my reasons for wanting that Crimson Heartbearer to suffer. Your goals align with mine.
Whiskapaws, always curious, circles the mysterious figure with playful curiosity.
What's your name, shadowy friend?
Names are inconsequential. Call me your ally, if you will.
Embera, considering the offer, steps closer to the mysterious figure.
What do you want in return?
Assistance when the time comes. Together we can ensure the Crimson Heartbearer faces the consequences of her actions.
Shade, still cautious, observes the unfolding alliance.
This could be a useful partnership.
Embera, fueled by the desire for revenge, extends her hand to the mysterious figure.
Allies, then, until our goals are met.
The mysterious figure accepts Embera's hand, sealing their alliance with shadows.
Let the flames of vengeance burn brighter.
As the alliance forms, the Inferno Ensemble, now joined by the enigmatic figure, prepares for the next chapter in the pursuit of Hika. So that's chapter 2 of this story, and also the first one where I'm consciously guiding the plot each step of the way instead of trying to let Chat GPT control it. I think that the episode flows a bit more at a better pace here. It feels a little less meandering and more like a series of events. I guess you can let me know in the comments if you prefer the pace of the last episode or this one, but this one's more reflective of what the series as a whole is going to look like. In this chapter, I think we see a couple of flaws with ChatGPT's writing style. One is that in my initial description of the story, I described the journey taking place in a magical adventure land, because that was just the type of world I wanted it to make, but the AI seems to have latched onto that as the name of the world. We see it a little bit in this episode, but it'll be a lot more apparent in later episodes that this is just what the world is called, Magical Adventureland. And similarly, you see a little bit of it here, but it'll be more apparent in the next episode. But it will just refer to the mysterious figure as if mysterious figure is their name. Characters will call them the mysterious figure, which I think is really funny. This episode also sees the introduction of the Inferno Ensemble. When I was first working with ChatGPT to kind of construct the main characters, I made the 5 characters that I showed briefly at the start of the last episode. And then I also made these characters, these 4, and these are the last characters who were made directly before starting scripting. Every other character who will appear was created during the scripting process. But I wanted a Team Rocket type group of antagonists, and it was my idea to have one of them kind of get killed off at the beginning in order to create a revenge motivation for the new leader, Embera. It was also my idea to have their name spelled wrong, because I just thought it would be funny if they prioritized the alliteration over anything else, and so Inferno is spelled with an E. But another problem with Chat GPT is that I told Chat GPT that they should be funny or comedic, and the main way it does that is by telling us that they're funny, rather than actually having them do or say too much that's funny. I do think some of their dialogue is a little bit humorous, although most of that is because I've kind of gone out of my way to give them kind of interesting voices that I think are funny. I don't know if they'll be as funny to everyone, but I think their voices are pretty fun. And they're going to be basically the other main characters of the story as we go forward, because Hika's going to be moving from place to place. But the Inferno Ensemble will follow her, so we'll have other recurring characters besides Hika and the friends that she'll make. But anyway, that was our second episode. I hope you had fun with it. If you like it and you want to see more of this story, make sure you like and subscribe, And if you happen to miss the previous episode, here's a little clip. As Hika progresses, a mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, the same figure that observed from the beginning.
Ah, the bearer of the Crimson Heart.
The figure raises a hand, sending a disruptive wave through the magical pathway.
Hika, watch out, something's not right.
Suddenly, the magical path becomes unstable. Hika stumbles, trying to maintain her balance.
What's happening?
The mysterious figure, with a malevolent grin, intensifies the disruption. The magical path begins to shatter.
Hika, brace yourself. We're losing the connection.
The magical path collapses, and Hika is thrown off course, plummeting into a swirling vortex of magical energy.